Here I go. I'm off to CVS to go get my ADHD medicine. And, yeah, I've got to get my stuff done. I'm ready to go back to work. I'm really excited. So I want to tell you guys a story about what happened the other day. So I got to work and I heard someone screaming, and it's like, oh no, what happened? And then it was like, this patient's really upset. So I'm like, oh, why is she upset? And they're like, we don't know. But so I sat there and I was like, I'll go talk to her. And they're like, no, it's fine, do your thing. And I was like, no, it's fine. I was here half an hour early, so I make sure I'm on the right unit. So I go in there and saw another one. And I was like, hi. And she's like, what do you want? And I was like, I don't know, I just heard that some yelling in the hallway, just making sure if you need anything. She's like, no one listens anyway, no one cares.
Turn right, then turn right again.
And I'm like, well, I care, what do you need? And she was my patient anyway, randomly. So she was telling me like, well, she couldn't see really well and all this other stuff. And I was just like, okay, well, maybe we could put you in a room that has better lights. And she's like, okay. So then she's like, well, no one listens anyway. I was like, I have time. Like, I have time for you. I have time for you, honey. Like, I will listen to you because I have time for you. And she's just like, she's just a little grandma, you know, like, she's someone's little granny. But she was like going through it, you know?
Turn left.
Girl, enough. But it just sucks sometimes because, like, whenever you're going through it and you don't feel good, and you could be the nicest person in the whole wide world, but if you are not feeling good, it's hard. And I think that's one thing that I really like is like, even though our patients are like really needy and stuff, like it's cool because like that's what we're there for. Like, we're there to help, and I'm not all like burnt out yet. Like some of the other nurses that are working there are like burnt out, and you can tell. And I'm just like, okay, well, what else? What do you need? What else do you need? Like, I'm here to help you, honey. Like, it's no big deal. But yeah, and then she was my BFF, and like, she was asking my name and stuff so she could tell her daughter, because her daughter's in administration or whatever. And I was like, oh no, I don't even actually work at this hospital. I'm just a traveler. She's like, you are just such a nice young man, and you're so polite and well-spoken. And I was like, oh, honey. But I don't know. I feel like sometimes it just takes 2 minutes to listen to someone's story, and then you can figure out what they need, and then you can help them get what they need. I don't know. I mean, I'm sassy and silly and everything, but I'm really helpful and kind. So speaking of being a helpful little house goblin,
turn left onto East Ray Road.
What? Jesus. This little grandma was in the parking lot when I was leaving just now, and like, she dropped her walker, and she was just like, oh my God. You know that moment when you're like, oh my God. And I was like, I got you. And I like pranced over there. I got you. And she's like, oh, well, thank you. And I was like, you're welcome. Be careful. I'm just such a helpful little demon. Like, who let me upstairs with all these humans? Like, I don't know. But I figured out my prescription situation because I am traveling, and I was like, I need my Effexor for my ADHD and my Strattera for my ADHD, because we're doing stuff other than stimulants right now, because I feel like stimulants are good for a little bit but not for the long term. But anyway, and I'm in a master's program now, so I have to be really careful, like, with my grades and stuff. I passed my last class with an A, by the way. But yeah, so like, uh-oh, this isn't the turn I need. I'm gonna do this. Okay, we're good.
Follow the road for a half a mile.
Okay. So,
in 1/4 of a mile, turn right onto South 50th Street.
There's just so many streets here, and I have such a hard time processing everything because my sleep schedule's all wacky.
Turn right.
There's just something in the air here too. It just makes me so sick. Like, I'm allergic to ferns or whatever all these things are. Oh, sir. Sir, that is not a crosswalk. You gotta be careful. I'm going to the gym with my friend, but I forgot my headphone. I saw it this morning when I woke up, because I woke up a little later.
Prepare to turn left.
Because I was up late doing laundry. Anyway. That's a extended stay too. I'm looking for another place to stay, because this is kind of expensive. But it's nice and I feel safe.
700 feet, turn left onto South 50th Street.
You got it. But,
Turn left.
yeah, I forgot what I was saying. I gotta be careful with school. My stimulants, I don't take stimulants anymore. I just take Effexor, which is really good. It helps with my panic anxiety stuff. But I get, because I'm overwhelmed, I'm constantly overwhelmed and overstimulated because of ADHD. But, yeah, so, my headphone. So I saw my headphone and it was like 12% left. Don't forget to charge me. And I'm like,
You will reach your destination in 700 feet.
girl, okay. I remember where I am now. But I was like not paying attention. So I gotta go run back and get my headphone real quick. And then go to the gym with my friend because he's gonna teach me exercises and stuff. I hope his gym is nicer than the EOS that I went to, because the EOS I went to was kind of chintzy and like not cute at all. So hopefully this one's a lot nicer, because I like my Vasa. Vasa is wonderful, and I know how to do all the machines there because they're all like cutesy machines. I don't know what it is outside. Like even with my mask, I used to wear masks before. They were cool for the allergens and stuff, but like, I don't know, something here in the air, it's so dusty or something. maybe it's the ferns. But I take Allegra, that's a thing. Like I take allergy medicine and it's still happening. I think it's like physically the air is not good here. Or maybe it's just too dry for my little squishy wet lungs. Okay, I'm gonna run inside, get my headphones. To my friend's house. I made it to the hot tub and we're doing our workout stuff and I'm so hungry and it's 4 o'clock. I need to run the pool and there's a GNC like 3 stores down, so I'm gonna go get pre-workout, aminos, and maybe some ashwagandha because I ran out and I use that for stress relief. So let's see what they got. Snack that he's gonna make is celery, balsamic vinegar, that's a big word for Elmo, and some cilantro, some green onions, white onions, yellow onions, and pink onions, and some cauliflower, pearls, broccoli, and cauliflower. Does this make you have really bad gas?